This is Exploration Nomad. My name is Rudy, and this is what's in the box. For this unboxing, we're doing the GoPro Hero 7 Silver 2018 release. You had the Hero 7 White, the Silver and the Black. The Black obviously was the top of the range or the flagship for the Hero 7. The Silver is a little bit smaller than the Black, a little bit less features, still excellent camera. You can use it for a lot of action photography and videography. So let's see what you get. Okay, so let's see what we get in the box. I've got a small knife that I use in the outdoors. Okay, alright, so in the box you get a curved connector and a straight connector. So the curved connector will be for your curved surfaces, helmets, bike tanks, and then you can stick this basically on any flat surface that you can get. Also you get the USB connector or cable, so you can charge your GoPro and offload your videos and your photos. Then you get your manual and another information pamphlet that comes with it, and also two nice stickers. So that's all part of your GoPro when you open the box. It's in a small little box underneath, and then the camera itself. So when you take it out of the box, it's connected on a base. So we just need to remove that. And then to remove the camera from the housing, you just lift the latch in the front, open the back, and there's the camera. It's a little bit smaller than the Hero Black or the Hero 7 Black. And then on the back also you have a protective cover just to protect the screen, and that basically is your camera, taking it out of the box. And then also you just put this back. Included in the package is a sleeve and lanyard that you can use when you hold it freehand. So we just need to open this up once again with my small knife. That's the smallest knife I have to open parcels and unboxing. So, and then let's see what the sleeve looks like, if I can get it out of the box. More like struggling to get it out of the box. Okay, so there's your sleeve and your lanyard. So this you can use handheld, walking around. If you're a travel vlogger, this is perfect. You can put it around your neck. So that's what's in the main box for the GoPro Hero Silver. GoPro Hero Silver. And then included in this unboxing, I received a parcel from the people I bought it from. I don't know what's in there, so let's have a look. Once again, small knife. So let's see. This was sent to me just as an extra. Okay, so included is instrument mounts. So there's 3 of them with additional stickers. So that's awesome, because you always need to stick your GoPro on a lot of surfaces and vehicles, and well, it depends on what you're busy doing. And then a roll bar mount. So let's take it out of the bag. Okay, so you've got 2 additional swivel mounts, and then the roll bar mount itself. That's nice. And then you have a vented helmet strap. So you place this on your mountain bike helmet or your skateboard helmet. You attach your GoPro on top. So that's awesome. And then the last item that was sent to me is something I'm definitely going to use, is a chest mount. So what you do with this, you strap it over your shoulders and you hot mount your GoPro basically, and then as you move and you're busy doing your shoot or whatever you're doing, you have a chest view of your whole scene. So this is amazing. So that's what's in the box. Chest mount, removable instrument mounts, and then your sleeve with your lanyard, and my favorite, the GoPro. Okay, some of the features on the Hero 7 Silver. The one thing, it does have video stabilization, but no hyper smooth stabilization. I would have preferred it to have the hyper smooth as well, but at least the Hero 7 Silver gives you a decent stabilization when you're out in the field on a bicycle or a bike, and it gives you decent footage. The only thing is the camera on this on the Hero 7, it's only in 10 megapixels, where most of the rivals and competition already shooting with 20 megapixels. So the camera is not too great, but the video, it's decent video with decent stabilization. Then resolution, it's shooting 4K on 30 frames per second, 35 frames per second, and then a 1440 at 60 frames per second. So it gives you very decent video footage for the camera that you get. Okay, the specs on this camera, the weight is 94.9 grams, so it's not too heavy, it's quite light. Like I said, it's a little bit smaller than the Hero 7 Black. The dimensions is 60.2 on the width, 40.5 on the height, and 20.8 on diameter. So it is quite small. Okay, so it does come with exposure control, so that's good. Raw photo capability, it does not have raw photo capability. So if you're going to use this, like I said, for photography, and you want to take it into Photoshop, just keep in mind that you're not going to have raw photos to work from. You're going to have to work from the standard photos that you take with the camera. Like I said, stabilization it does have. Time lapse is every 0.5 second intervals you get time lapse, and then burst mode is 15 frames per second on burst mode. Unfortunately, this camera does not have Pro Tune. It sucks a little bit. I would like to see you get the Hero 4 with Pro Tune. I would like to have seen the Hero 7 Silver and up with the Pro Tune. I know the Hero 7 Black does have Pro Tune. It does take away a lot of functions on the camera and the capability for you as a vlogger or videographer when you're doing professional videography to do the settings. I like my cameras pre-tuned with the settings I like, exposure, light, all of those kind of things. But still, for what you're going to use it for, amazing video footage. Then the touchscreen is a 1.95 inch LCD screen on the back. And then what's cool about this camera, it's got voice control, so you can program it or use the preset functions for GoPro start filming, GoPro stop, take photo, and then also for your time lapse, start time lapse and stop time lapse. There are a couple of more, but voice control is awesome. So when you're out alone and you need to start and stop your video or your time lapse, that's voice control. So that's cool. It does have GPS on it, so you can set your GPS. And then the microphones, it used 2 microphones, where the Hero 7, I'm not sure, but I know the 8 up uses 3 microphones for the wind noise control and better video quality or audio quality. This one only has got 2 microphones. Then the battery, it's a built-in 1220 milliamp lithium ion battery. I did see if I can find on the internet what's the lifespan of it. I could not find, but I know the batteries on the GoPros, they do have decent lifespan, so it's not gonna, like, you're not gonna buy it and then it's gonna leave you in a year or 2 years time. And I did read, if you update your software regularly, that helps to prolong the lifespan of your batteries. Okay, so on video, when you're shooting 4K 30, it gives you 106 minutes of shooting time on 4K 30. On 1440 at 60, slow motion on, it gives you 107 minutes. You basically get 1 minute more on the 1440 slow motion. When you're shooting 1440 at 30, you get 146 minutes of shooting time, so that's not too bad. So basically you need to decide what you're going to do with your camera, what you're going to use it for. If you're going to go 4K 30, just keep in mind you only have 106 minutes. Most of the time vloggers shoot in 1440 30, so you'll at least have 146 minutes of video time on this camera before you're going to need to stop and recharge to carry on with whatever it is you're doing. So that's not too bad. Overall impressions of the camera, it's a decent camera for the price, coming in at 4K. The Hero 7 Black comes in at almost 8. So you need to decide what you want to use the camera for. Daily vlogging use and putting it on a bike helmet or a mountain bike or whatever, this is an amazing camera to use. Price range on this camera, it comes in at 4K. So for the price that you pay and the features that you have, it's not bad. The only thing is, like the Pro Tune, I would have liked to have Pro Tune at least on the camera. Hyper stabilization is not a big issue. Like I said, it's got decent stabilization. Overall impressions of the Hero 7 Silver, except for the battery issue, that's the biggest part of the issue for me, is the battery. And the Pro Tune, it's a decent camera with decent footage, decent stabilization. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is not a comparison video, it's just an unboxing. It's also my first unboxing, So I had to deal with a lot of stuff, a lot of information. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until the next unboxing, Nomad out.